We know about you. Don't buy shoes unless they're popular. For the hoes.
What is up, YouTube family? So today in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about my car. I want to give you guys a review of what I've done so far and what's going to be coming up now. So as you guys can see, I've already just wrapped my car recently. It's a matte gunmetal gray wrap. I've used Avery Dennison supplier, and that's a brand actually. And then so with that, I got new wheels with it. They're the Nish Missiano's wheels, the M117s. Right now they're staggered setup. Right now there's 19 by 9 in the front and 20 by 10 and a half in the rear. And I have Michelin Pilot Super Sports to go with all four of the rims. Another thing that I've done with the car is, let's just talk about aesthetics. So on the interior, I wrapped my trim pieces carbon fiber red. I like it, gives a nice little subtle touch with the contrast of the car. Because originally I had the car my black, of course, with a gloss red. I took that off because it was a little too much, like too shiny, too showy, with the matte gray. So then I went with the carbon fiber red, and it gives a nice little touch, perfect amount. And I also have the red carpets to go with it, as well as, so on the exterior, I have a custom front splitter made, and I have custom side skirts and custom rear diffuser. All those were custom made to fit my car. Do you want to find out where you can get those or how to make those? Let me know in the comments below, and I can help you out with that. Another thing is, let's see. Yeah, of course, my big brake kit. So I have a Brembo big brake kit, and again, there's a couple ways you can do upon this for a Honda Accord for the 9th generation. So what some people do, it's the Acura. They can do the Acura, TLs. You can use those brake kits. Like you can get the brake kits off that car and make retrofit it for your car, for your 9th gen Accord. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to get an actual Brembo big brake kit, not an Acura TL one. Instead of retrofitting it, I got an actual brake kit. You can go both ways. Again, my option was a little more expensive, but I worked out a deal with the supplier and got a good deal on it. So it all worked out well. And performance-wise, I haven't done too much on the performance-wise on this car. One, of course, I have the boiler exhaust, catback exhaust. With that, I took out my resonator just to give it a little more deeper growl. Along that, I did my short ram air intake. I went with the Takeda short ram air intake. I didn't want to do a cold air intake because I heard mixed reviews about that. If you can clarify that in the comments below, I'd much appreciate that, because what people telling me, what I've heard, stories, stuff like that, is with the colder intake, it's lower to the ground, so it can sweep up water a lot easier than a short ram air intake. And whenever it's pouring hard rain, stuff like that, it can sweep up rainwater and into your engine, causing it to flood your engine. I'm not 200% sure about that. That's what the stories I've been heard and told. But let me know in the comments below if any of that's actually true or not. Another thing that I've done, I painted my engine cover. I also done a little bit on suspension. So I have BC Racing coilovers with Swiss springs. They were custom made as well for the car, because I want to make this into one day a track car or a performance car or something like that along those spaces. Again, we're gonna get that to later in a bit. So I did BC Racing suspension with Swiss springs. So the Swiss springs makes the car have a smoother ride, and it's just a better drive quality. I love the BC Racing because they're a lot stiffer. There's honestly minimal body roll with this car now, and I love that. And as well as to go along with that, I replaced my new front strut bar, my rear anti-roll sway bar, and the middle suspension bar, middle sway bar underneath the car, to help out with the body roll, stuff like that. This car, whenever I'm turning and stuff like that, it's very, very sturdy, very tight. Let's see. I, of course, like, took go along with my wrap, I did black accents all the way around. I kept my body kit black, which my body kit essentially is my front splitter, side skirts, and my rear diffuser that I have for this car. I kept my roof and my trunk black to give it a nice little contrast. I want to do, like, I don't know, people tell me wrap the trunk. I'm like, I like it. It gives it a nice little effect to it. I like it a lot, but as long as I like it, that's what matters, then I'm gonna keep it like that. So what I want to do with this car, and I'm in the process of getting this done, my next purchase that I'm due for performance parts that I can get for this car is I'm gonna see if I can partner with RV6 basically on getting the high flow precast elites for this car, the J pipe and mid pipe for this car. The next performance spots I'm going to do and get it tuned with a K-Flash, as well as get it dyno tuned as well, so I can see what this car is making now. Sorry, there's a cop right over here. Not trying to get another ticket. So sorry about that. So I want to do that, and to go along with this is in the future, this in the long run, but I am wanting to make my own custom wide body kit for this car. It is going to be a lot of work, but I'm not going to do that until I get another daily or another project car, something like that, so I can drive around until this, so that way I can focus on working on this one. But that one, since there's nobody that makes a custom wide body kit, there's no one that wants to touch the car, there's nobody that wants to actually take the time out and actually build it for this car. And I'm like, I told them I'll pay for it, stuff like that. No worries, not a cost, not an issue, but I want to get it done, make this car different, stuff like that. And so I was checking it out. Doesn't seem too difficult, just a lot of time to take care of it. So I may be just doing it myself probably with my friend Caleb. He's been helping me out a lot with some of these videos, and he's probably going to be helping me out with the white body kit. Another thing that I want, and that is potentially maybe coming soon, hopefully, is bagging in my car. I want to sell my suspension, sell my coils, and get airless suspension. I want to bag this car. Like, it's about time that I get to bag this car. That's it. Oh, another thing is I have a subwoofer. But this car, one thing that I like is the bass and stuff. I have the EXL, the fully loaded model of this car. It has a great sound system, great tweeters, stuff like that, great speakers, but not enough bass, not enough thumb. So I put a kicker 10-inch sub in my truck, and that's what I have. Like, that gives it a perfect amount of thumb. And also along to go with the wide body kit. Eventually, of course, I want to get new racing seats, Marco racing seats. But my biggest concern I have is, since this is a fully loaded car, this has heated seats as well, and I kind of don't want to lose that feature. Also, another thing I want to talk to you guys about, one biggest thing I totally forgot, is I am actually sponsored by two people. I am sponsored by Kings of JDM, and I'm also sponsored by Unrecognized. You can follow them on Instagram, you can follow them on every social media. They're at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. I'll put all of that below. They've been such great people. I met them at all these car shows, car events, stuff like that. And they paid for a lot of part of this, a lot of part for me, and a lot of part for the cars as well. It's a great journey. It's an amazing thing to have the car sponsored, to be in car shows, to be in car events, stuff like that. And it's a great way to meet new people, stuff like that, and more parts for your car, make it go faster. But yeah, I just want to give them a shout out as well, and it's a pleasure working with them. They've been super helpful, super friendly, and everything. My biggest thing that I have is, when I look back, when I first bought the car in August of 2015, I remember buying, like, how the car was completely stock, and I look at it today, and in my mind, I'm like, none of this looks like a Honda Accord. None of this looks like a Honda. Like, the things I've done to it, it changed the car completely. A new look, looks like a natural sports car, a natural track car. Just even all the smallest things that you do, like debadging a car, it adds so much to your car. It goes a long way. Like, lot of people don't know, but like any small thing, like in the car community, any small thing that you do, anyone will notice it. Anyone is, of course, is gonna appreciate it because you take the time out to do it to your car. You spend your own money to do what you did to your car. Like, of course, like everyone has different eye. Everyone sees things a lot differently. Everyone sees and has different tastes. So what? Just do what you want to do. Do what you envision your car, because that you're the one that's driving the car, not the other person. That's basically it for this video. So please share, subscribe, and like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say you